So I'm getting in my Instagram a lot of women showing their money, manifestation, luxurious lifestyle. And all I'm feeling in my body is fake, 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 fakeness. And since there's nothing that's not me, why am I being shown this? I live by one rule, and that rule is if I don't see the God in you, I have work to do. Like, I have to change my perception. I have to correct my distortions. I have to correct my perspective so I can see the light. Because if I'm being the light, I have to get reflected back the light from anything within my awareness, from anybody. So if in my awareness someone shows up as fake, what does it say about me? So the mirroring is never a one-to-one. The deeper you go into integrating and realizing oneness, the less it is a direct experience. It's a more intricate dynamic, mirroring dynamic. So for me, in that moment, I need to investigate why my body is contracting with fakeness. Where am I being fake? So what the lesson was, after going into this mirror integration process that I do and that I facilitate for others as well, is, integrating everything in your reality as you. If you still feel something separate that's not you, that's where we work through it to integrate it back into wholeness, into oneness. So when I do the MIP on me, the lesson was, particularly for this mirror, was I was being shown how I wanted to show up. It wasn't necessarily that I was being fake, but the fact that I'm judging it as fake, it already says where my frequency is at, right? Where my distortion is at. So somebody has to show up and show it to me. So that was the lesson. Like, the contraction wouldn't leave my body until I get the message. That's always how I work through my blocks. The contraction will not leave until I get the message. So the message was that how do I want to show up? Do you want to follow the strategies and techniques taught by, the digital marketing programs? And don't get me wrong, they're amazing. I love them. I sell the program. I sell digital marketing courses and mentorship programs. They're amazing. But there are certain tweaks that I just don't agree with, and I'm not gonna use them because it doesn't go with what I preach. So that mirror, those videos of particularly this woman that I so much love her energy and I love what she's accomplished, and it's just wonderful. But why am I seeing this side of her? Why am I judging that side of her? So that shared program that we have immediately was something that I needed to see, because all versions of people are happening right now, positive or negative. Why am I tapping into that negative aspect of her? Why am I bringing up that version of her? It's my responsibility. Whatever appears in my awareness is my responsibility. So it's appearing so I can correct my distortion, so I can correct my program, so I can dissolve the program. So when I see this fakeness, it was just so disgusting. That was the feeling that I was going through, like disgust. Am I being fake in other areas of my life? Yeah, there were some areas that I discovered I was being fake, not overtly. It was very subtle. It was I have a wound, I want to protect it, and I'm not going to let anybody see this wound unconsciously. So I am being fake, because you got to put a personality that takes over to protect that wound. So I discovered those parts. But the main lesson was, do you want to show up like this? Or do you want to show up? Do you want to show up from a clear vessel? And that's when the contraction got released. My body relaxed back into truth and unity and oneness. Peace. Peace. I get peace every time I work through a mirror reflection. And I get it. And I get the message. And I get the right angle of how to see things. I get peace. I care about my peace, because that's what's true. Everything else is not true. That rush, that's not who you are. I mean, you can engage in rush and scarcity and pushing and forcing. Not me. I want to show up from peace. I want to show up from alignment, from the true light that we are. There is no better, bigger service than to show others the truth of who they are. But in order for you to show others the truth of who they are, you must be in truth. You must clear your vessel to shine the truth of oneness, of unity. But the moment I'm seeing you as not the light, it's my job to clear it. Not for you to change. I must clear it. And that's a big one. That's a big one, more so if you're a coach and if you're in a teacher position. How to maintain that balance of being equal, of knowing there's no hierarchy. The roles may change. The awareness of who we are is different. But ultimately, you gotta come from that oneness. That was a big integration I just went through. I even jumped in a call with this coach that the moment she came into my life, I knew she was there for a reason. She popped in and out. And when I needed it, I have this problem. We jumped on a call. She cleared it for me. I couldn't see it because I was in distortion, but I knew the mirror wouldn't lie. I knew that what happened was there for a reason, was there showing me something about me that I couldn't see. And it was deep. It was deep. But I'm glad, because otherwise I wouldn't be here making this video. It was thanks to that event, to that deep death of an old personality that I didn't know was still lingering, that I'm here making this video. It was the piece I needed to fully share, because I've been wanting to share this mirror integration that I've been going through, the little ways and how the ego can disguise itself and trick you. So in my process that I offer to people, I even dropped, I never really engaged with the terminology of being a coach, because it just didn't fit me, even though I may use it from time to time so people can understand kind of like the work I do. but I'm really a mirror. But it's not just me. You are a mirror. So my process is actually what I'm seeing in you is actually what's in me. So if you come to me for a one-on-one session, what you're getting is what I'm seeing in myself. So that's going to activate certain areas in you that you're going to have to, bring awareness to yourself. And only you know your own process. I offer you what I see for myself. It is really a cool process, and we're just beginning to open that in a group setting. We're still working with it, structuring it, but it's coming. It's coming. It's really fun when we are completely detached from our characters, from our role, from our personality, and we can just watch it unfold and actually laugh at your old selves instead of attaching to that identity. So follow, subscribe, like. This is what I'm going to be sharing from now on. And leave a comment. Your comment will help the channel move. And I will know your appreciation, and I will appreciate you back. I already do.